Wakisashi's Tea House. Please subscribe. Konnichiwa minasan, this is Wakizashi coming to you from a hot and sticky tea house over in Japan. How are you doing today? You good? I'm pretty good, thanks. Okay, today I want to do a review of I Am Batman issue 1. It's written by John Ridley with art by French artist Olivier Coipel. It was released on September 14th, 2021 for the DC Comics price of $3.99. For that you get 22 pages of story plus the cover. Let me quickly read the synopsis from the Comixology page. In the throes of future state, the streets of Gotham City cry for justice and Jace Fox answers the call. With a new and improved Batsuit, Jace hits the streets to inspire and protect. As he follows the trail of the voice of misinformation and violence, the anachronistic anti-oracle, can the new Dark Knight counterbalance their plan to inspire armed rebellion in the citizens of Gotham? Can one man inspire a city? Okay, so what did I think of I Am Batman issue 1? Well, beyond some really good art in there, to be honest, this is not a recommend. Okay, let me tell you why. I realise this is just the first issue, it's issue 1, but I've read some of Ridley's Batman work before, the next Batman, and to be honest, Tim Fox or Jace Fox as he likes to be called, just isn't a likeable character. Maybe he'll grow me, I don't know. Ridley's written some pretty good action scenes in here, but a lot of it's quite boring. There's a lot of talk, a lot of text bubbles. Going back to the art, I want to show you some of the art by Olivier Coipel. Look at this, that is beautiful. Batman flying in, the next new Batman flying on his bike. Gotham City looking really cool there. And here's a 2-page spread where the artist is showing Batman chasing a joyrider. Again, look at the art, it's really good, I like his style. I'm not familiar with Coipel, but I looked him up on Wikipedia. Yeah, he's a French artist who's done work for Marvel before. So what's wrong with this issue? Well, some of the writing is really clunky. There's some awful lines in there, to be honest. I'm paraphrasing here, but this is basically what Jace Fox is saying about Bruce Wayne's character, Batman. He's been dead for years. He was just fighting in the sky. He wasn't fighting down on the ground, man to man. He couldn't see the struggles of the everyday person. There's a lot of maybe Ridley or, DC's politics being injected into this issue, and it just pulls you out of the story. It's sometimes it's quite cringy. Okay, let me get to the actual story. I'm going to give a summary of it, and then I'll give you my closing thoughts. So, the issue opens with Jace Fox talking about the mask he wears. It's his normal face, it's not the bat mask. And there's a quote here about charisma and sincerity. If you can fake sincerity, you can win anyone over. Then the scene switches to Jace's base, wherever that is, and he's talking to his helper, I think it's his AI helper, Vol, who's just printed out his new batsuit. It's the thickness of Kevlar. The gauntlets are made of graphene. Extendable tethered batons are loaded underneath. The cowl's faceplate is made with a military-grade biohazard filter. And then there's a reference to Fear Bomb, which suggests the Scarecrow. But I'm not sure about the continuity here, because this is like, he was talking about Batman being dead for 6 years or for years. And yet, that's a reference to Scarecrow, isn't it? Which is what's going on with the Fear State storyline in the normal Batman, regular Batman title. But don't worry, because this Batman is planning to be around for a while. Then Jace dismisses batarangs and grappling guns, the big-ass car, the flying thing, and I want to read some of these lines here. Here we go. Has anyone seen him in maybe 6 years? Batman's dead, and it's like he never even existed. And then there's talk of this seer, which is using fear to control the city, spreading conspiracy theories about the government's hidden agenda. Sound familiar? People need someone to believe in. And he goes on, I can't chase what Batman was, I have to become what he needed to be. Real, not just something in the distance and darkness. Then he tells us that when he fights, he's going to do it up close and man to man. Fantastic artwork there. The scene switches again to a couple of cops talking about a mask sighting, craziness in the streets, and then one of the cops is saying, they're afraid of us, all of us, masks, the magistrate, cops. To them, we're no better than an occupying force. Maybe because we forgot how to be part of the community. Next, Jace catches two kids spray painting a wall. Great dialogue here. For real, sick tags, but respect other people's property. Man, Batman. I thought Batman was dead. The reference to Batman being dead there. Then we switch scene to that gorgeous double page spread where Jace is chasing a joyrider through the streets. Another line catches your eye here. But you fight a war in the sky, you miss the struggles on the ground. As if Bruce Wayne's Batman had nothing to do with the people on the ground. There's a pretty cool action scene here where Jace catches up with the joyrider. He uses his batons and somehow causes the car to crash and roll. The driver gets out, furious. You crazy? Not on your best day. Then the cops get a call. Attention all units in Alleytown, mask sighted, use of force authorised. Jace approaches Alleytown to the sound of automatic weapons. Two cops are pinned down by two guys with guns. Jace says, I'm gonna have to balance things, son. A mask, kill it! Ah, think you scare me? You're nothing but a foot soldier for the hidden agenda. Try not to cringe. But that's okay. I used to be a soldier too. Okay, and there's a cool image here of Jace's next Batman about to take on the soldier, the guy who says he's a soldier, or used to be a soldier. And while it's a cool image, there's something just doesn't work. It's just not right to me about the mask. You know, you can't see his chin, his mouth. It just looks strange. It looks more like a ninja or a kind of manga character to me. The ex-soldier attacks Jace with a knife, and Jace beats him off with the batons. Two cops arrive. Batman, you're alive. What are you doing here? Not beefing with you. But what are you doing? They ask him. He said he's trying to help out. Yeah, but usually you throw a couple of punches, then you disappear. Yeah, well, says Jace. I just want to make sure people understand that Batman is that I'm here and I'm here for the people. And Jace makes his way back to his bat bunker and he says to Vol, I saved a life, schooled a few people, maybe built a couple of bridges. Sometimes I think if I can help one person at a time, I can make a difference. Then we switch back to the two cops we saw earlier. What you got, officer? And we found a body. Let's have a look. Who is it? And it's, nice way to end the issue with a bit of member berries there. Is that meant to be Anarchy? Or someone dressed as Anarchy? Okay, so that's it for my review. So, how about you? What do you think? For me, apart from some really good art by Coipel, not impressed with John Ridley's take on the character or the legend, the myth that is supposed to be Batman. I can't take him seriously as Batman, just keep wanting to call him Jace. Some of the writing was okay, action scenes were good, maybe that was more the artist than the writer, I don't know. Am I being unfair? Maybe? Okay, let me know what you think in the comments, and see you in the next video. This is Wakizashi signing off for the night. Take care and matane. Wakizashi's Tea House. Please subscribe.